Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining another segment of Tina Talk. And today I have Tina Morrison, and she will join us to help us to see what she can do to help small businesses going back to business. Hello, Tina.
Hello, Tina. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for joining Tina Talk.
Thank you for inviting me on here. I'm so excited to be here today.
Yay! So please give us a little information about you and what you do.
So, I'm Tina Morrison, and I own and operate my own business, Advertising Concepts of Madeira. After college, I went to work for another printer, and I worked there for 7 years as a graphic artist. But I wanted to start my own family and raise my kids. And so in 1997, I started my own business, and I'm still doing it.
Wow, that's amazing. You must have a lot of ups and downs and a lot of experience to share with us.
I feel like I have a lot of experience. Right now is, crazy times right now because of small businesses are trying to get back out there and do business. And there's a lot of importance of design for their logo and for their branding when they try to reopen and reconnect with these customers that have been out there that are ready to do business with them again.
Okay, so what are your suggestions or advice?
So, like, the first thing I ask people to do is like find out your target. Who are we going to target? And then I want to know what do you want to print on? Because you have to really think about your imprint area when you're doing promotional products, and you don't want to clutter it with a bunch of unnecessary words and unnecessary design. You want to make sure it's crisp and has the important facts in it, and you want to make sure there's plenty of white space around it so it's easy to read.
Okay, so with promotional products, shouldn't there certain product that will fit with their company, certain will not? So is it important to figure out what is the good promotional product that you should pick from, and how should business think about that going in to maybe spend money on promotional products?
So they should go in with at least a budget. Go in with a budget and go in with a target. You want to know what group that you're targeting. Are you targeting customers that have already come to see you and you want repeat business? Or are you targeting brand new customers that have never met you before? You have to, there's a lot of thought. Want something for your industry, make sure it correlates. But there's a lot of way to also save money. So if you have a full color logo, because what's really important, you have to think about the important facts. Your name, your phone number, your email, if you have a QR code, if you have a coupon, those are the important things. Then you have to think about your logo that you already have. Are there colors involved? Like I know your colors. Whenever I think of you, I think of teal and black. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Like when I think of other company, Coca-Cola, I'm always thinking of red and white. Um, the one bank, SunTrust, is always blue and yellow. So you have to think about your colors. And if it's not feasible for your budget to print something in multicolors, then use the colors of the promotional products to your advantage. A lot of times we do that. Like this was their logo was red, white, and blue, but they couldn't afford red, white, and blue on a cup. So we did the same image. We did it on red, white, and blue. So when they're giving them away, they're still giving away their image, so their
I
branding is
see.
still the same.
Okay.
So
And I think you brought up the good point that is budget, right? Especially now, small business are just starting to try to get out and open again. So,
yes.
is there any other things that you think that small business should do or should not do as far as thinking about promotional products?
Well, I think they definitely should think about opening up their marketing budget again. And make it into, because of the times that we have, I mean, hand sanitizer. Okay, something like that that everybody's going to use, and they're going to see your logo and your brand and your message over and over again. There's a rule of seven out there that your customer needs to hear it or see it 7 times before they take action. So if they have lip balm or hand sanitizer, they're using it all the time, and they're every time they're getting reacquainted with your company.
With promotional products, should is it important to focus on the design first?
Not really, because you might be disappointed, because you might have this great design that won't fit on a product that is best for your budget or best for your event. Cups are cylinder. So you have to be careful with your image also. You want it to be big and bold so it can be seen. Okay. You don't want a whole book on there. So don't be, it's good to have an idea of your design where you want to go, but be open to make sure that you take someone else's advice and brainstorm it out. That's a big thing with companies, especially small companies where we're the owner and the operator. So we're so used to making those decisions instead of reaching out for the professionals out there that can help you save money and get the best bang out of that promotion.
Right, because you do best in your expertise, so it's nice to get someone expert and kind of help the design. Is there anything else you can think of that small business can do right now to help them promote their business?
A good thing to do to promote your business is like do a promotion with a coupon. Okay. And you're like, wow, how can I even do that with a coupon? But if you think about back to the stadium cup, okay, every time they bring this back to your restaurant, they're going to get a free draft or free soda. Okay. Think about a Coolie cup. Every time they bring this Coolie cup back, they're going to get 5% off of their ticket. Things like that. Those recyclable bags. Every time you bring the recyclable bag back into shop, they're going to take 50 cents off of your bill. Things like that. So not only are they coming, you're spending money to get them to come back, but they're coming back. And every time, that right now, every little bit helps. So if they're going to come back and then they're going to come back with their family, they're going to come back with their friends. Each time they're coming back, even though you're only giving them 50 cents, you're giving them a free soda. You got to think about that. You got to weigh that. And a meal with their friends is a lot better than a free round of free sodas.
Okay, definitely. Is there a limit to how much they should budget for their marketing? What is the recommendation for that, especially for small business? Because if they had been closing for the last, 2, 3 months, the budget is one of the main concern, right? But
Right.
if nobody know that they're open and if there's no marketing, then they can't get business. So, to me, as a small business owner, I feel like budgeting is very important. And what is your recommendation? Where should they start?
So right now, you can start you can start at like $150 right now because you can get 100 stadium cups delivered for $150 to your house, with all of your business information on it. So just imagine, so if you give out 100 cups, right, and you spend $150, that's a very low budget, right? But say 25% of those people come back, so now you got repeat business for 25 people that are usually have family with them or have one other person with them. So it really benefits them. I mean, the sweet spot is like depends on the size of the business, but small businesses is usually about $400, for a quality product that is going to be reused and you want it to be memorable. You want them to remember you.
Okay. So if small businesses have questions, you can definitely help them with suggestions, designing, because I know you do design as well, don't you?
Yes, we do. So we do the designing and we don't charge extra for that usually. It's part of our service. Because we'd like to give you two options, because you got to remember you already have a notion of what you want on there, but I have to find out from you, you know, um, what's important. What are those important keys? Is your phone number more important than your website? Sometimes websites are really, really long, so we have to like think about that. I have to think about the color. And then the most important is who are we going to target? What audience are we going to get for this to
And
get?
that's important because you want to
Mhm.
make sure that you hit the right target so that you can get the best bang for your buck, right?
Right. That's right. You do. Pens are a great item and they're very inexpensive, but they're harder to pinpoint. because I drop pens off at all the restaurants, I drop them off at all the banks. Anybody that uses pens, I just drop them off. And I've gotten business from it, but well, I only know of one real big case because they called me and said, "We love this pen. We don't know who you are. Are you even in our area?" You know, so that is very rare. But I mean, those travel. So you want to be pinpointing, who you want to target right now.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining Tina Talk. And I think that small businesses gonna have a lot to think about when they want to, send out promotional product and make sure that their past client know that they are still open. And I'm sure that if they have any question, they will definitely reach out to you. I will have Tina's information at the end of the video. So if you
Okay.
have any questions or concern, I'm sure she will be the perfect one to answer your questions and hopefully be able to help you get your business back on track and get it going. Once again, thank you so much for joining Tina Talk, Tina.
Yes, thank you, Tina.
All right, well, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.